Green.
Whoa.
They're green.
That's really good.
A little hazel sometimes, but they're green.
I didn't even know that. Now, how did you know that? That's incredible. Obsessed.
Chris Pratt and Zoe Saldana have been pretty close with each other from their days on Guardians of the Galaxy, with Zoe Saldana playing Gamora and Chris Pratt playing Star-Lord.
Is it a thing? I need to know, is it a thing?
I think it will always be a thing.
The dog poop is over.
Today we'll be going over these actors and talking about their long history together, seeing as how they have been working with each other since the first Guardians released in 2014.
What is my favorite body part? It's an attractive big toe.
God, they're all amazing. I mean, because she's not gonna say like, what's my favorite part of my eyes? Because her eyes are so beautiful, but no one who's as humble as Zoe is gonna talk about how great her eyes are.
That's a decade of time together if you count the time it took to shoot scenes, which would have been at least a year or two beforehand. And along the way, we have seen these two being somewhat cutesy together while talking about the films or on the red carpet. So let's go ahead and jump right into it.
You know, actors like Chris improvising. There's just something so entertaining and so amazing. You know, how he's able to kind of grab items or grab things that are occurring at that very moment and uses it into whatever it is that he's saying. I've always wanted to do that, and I admire actors that have that ability.
But before we get into more of these moments, some trivia for you. From Guardians of the Galaxy 1, what memento does Quill have from his mother? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Wow. Oh. Yes!
A whole lot of this.
Yeah,
Oh.
that.
Whoop, whoop. And now it's become X-rated, mine.
Yeah, that's right.
Volume 3.
Chris and Zoe talked about rekindling the characters after all this time and playing these characters again and being around each other a lot on set.
He has to try to do it all over again. Yes, there's this feral version of Gamora that looks like she hasn't learned any of the life lessons that we had learned together to become Quill and Gamora. He's lost without her, and she's lost without him.
And some fans have called him a lovesick puppy, or at least his character, towards Gamora, which seems correct for some of the sneak peeks that we have seen.
I miss you so much. And maybe if you open yourself up to it.
And answering the best that she could, Saldana was asked who would be the best kisser out of Ryan Reynolds, Chris Pratt, and Bradley Cooper, and of course she picked the best one.
I will say Chris Pratt. I told you it was gonna be a fun answer too.
That's good. I'll take it. Kiss all three of them, they're all handsome. But Ryan, you get a sense that his lips are magic.
After his appearance for this installment of Guardians, Chris Pratt is actually going to be voicing the famous orange mischievous cat Garfield in a new Garfield movie that is currently in production as of now, scheduled to be released in 2024.
Makes you, Zoe, the ultimate Guardian of the Galaxy.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'll get you next time, Zoe.
We'll share it. We'll share it.
After that, he's going to be appearing in The Electric State, starring alongside Millie Bobby Brown, which is currently being filmed.
On Xandar, where we do this whole bit and we're fighting each other, we
And
rehearsed
I
it a whole
kicked you
bunch.
hard by
Yeah, you kicked me
mistake.
very hard in the ribs, which still, when it's cold out, I can feel. It's just it's 10 years. I'm sure it'll get better. It's not something I'll feel until the day I die.
And speaking about Chris Pratt, I wanted to talk a little bit about his recent role as Mario in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Even though there isn't an official green light for a sequel, the post-credit scene says otherwise, and I don't think they would have chose to do this if someone didn't think that a sequel wouldn't be possible.
Here's the one thing. Every time he walks into the set, he's like, "It's showtime!" all the time. So you hear this country accent. You see this corn-fed, beautiful boy walking. He's like, "It's showtime!"
So someone knows something about a maybe sequel, but we will just have to wait and keep our eyes peeled to see. Given the recent success and reaching $1 billion at the box office, it's more than likely.
Oh, what did I put on this morning? I put on some Foxy Brown this morning. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Yeah,
did. That
that
was
was-
Foxy Brown.
That was Foxy Brown.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Follow-up
Foxy
question.
Brown, man, this morning really got us into
Yeah,
it.
that
Love
was
vibing. Also, very good music taste from both of you. So,
Oh,
chef's
thank
kiss.
And Chris Pratt's reaction to Saldana saying that he would rather kiss him just makes the whole moment all the more funny.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, take that, boys. You heard it here first.
Drop the mic.
That's a wonderful answer.
As for Zoe Saldana, of course she is not only known for her role as Gamora in Guardians, but also stars in Avatar, which is currently being filmed alongside Avatar 3 and 4.
I should be in a freaking detective.
You're amazing. Thank you.
CSI celebrity. You
But that's what 10 years
Don't-
gets you, man. We pay attention.
know what I'm saying? I draw Doja chocolate tie. When we might be sipping on gin or Hennessy. With that new shit, the chronic iced tea.
Oh my God, the Chronic.
Lioness is also another project she is working on for Paramount Plus about a Marine that is tasked with befriending the daughter of a terrorist the Central Intelligence Agency is after. So it's clear that she currently has a busy schedule.
I feel like if I ever forget who you are, call my husband and tell him he has to take me to the doctor.
Yeah, yeah. If she forgot who I was, I'd be like, so, hi, Miss Saldana. I'm gonna call Marco. You gotta get over here. Man.
Immediately.
Something's off.
And during this moment when they are asked, through the power of mime, how they would explain this third installment to people who have never seen any of the films, you can really see their chemistry as they attempt to do this.
I'm gonna wait for you. Yes. Oh, you're going there. And then I'm just gonna grab this.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
Mangi tanto.
I'm sorry if I've ever not texted you back.
Can you stop?
I'm
That's
sorry.
not
We
true.
just had a whole bit. Who's the worst at texting? I am. And,
It took,
I
no,
love you.
not texting, replying. And I
Replying and
said that
texting,
you
both.
taught me to reply all the time.
Yeah.
Matthew.
Mark, you're gonna teach me. Oh, hello.
After the last 10 years, Saldana and Chris Pratt have been through a lot on and off screen, and they go over the emotional journey it was when shooting the last scene on set.
People will say, how do you find the motivation to work out? And the truth is, it's not motivation. It's discipline. Because,
Oh my God, get out of my head. It's so true, dude.
because you're not motivated. It's the pleasure, you know, because pleasure.
It's being mommy, you know,
Oh,
like it's just the
it's the
spices
life,
and the
it's the-
sauces and the
oh.
condiments and the sugar and the
Yes, the
salts
sugar,
and
the salt, the bread, the
And throughout their time during these interviews, there are a lot of times that they kind of have conversations of their own, which makes it all the more cute to see.
that when they were young, they dug a big hole and they filled it up with dog poop. And then they put sticks over it and like twigs and grass. And my mom really wanted to go play in their fort, and they finally let her come to the fort.
Oh my
and they walked her
God.
over the pit of poop.
No.
And she fell into the pit of poop. And so I do honestly think I have generational trauma.
You know
around
what,
dog
Chuck?
poop.
I hope you paid your debt.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, Meredith Quill put together a mixtape she titled Awesome Mix Volume 1, so her son could know all the songs that she used to listen to when she was growing up. After his abduction, it is one of the few mementos Peter has from Earth.
Yes.
Or we're gonna date ourselves. We should just do Weekend at Bernie's, the
Whoa.
remake with a Chris Pratt.
Doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Sold.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm a very critical thinker when it comes to the projects that I sign up for.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
And I'll do it for free.
What?
We can even look back at the earlier moments between the two from Avengers Infinity War.
The director's voice going through it, but it's just killing me with feedback. But I know it'd take an hour to take the damn thing off and back on. So let's just go. I can act through feedback. And so
I thought you loved
helmet,
it.
I hate the helmet, but I love the jacket.
I've never heard you complain about it.
And that's because it's usually my stuntman in it.
The secrets. There are spoilers we're getting today.
Back when the whole controversy with James Gunn and him being fired, it recently surfaced that Saldana and Pratt had something to do with Marvel rehiring him and Guardians of the Galaxy 3 being possible.
But then you'll see him like as James is establishing what we're gonna be doing in the scene. You'll see his eyeballs like moving like. You just do one. You just always like. And I'm like, oh, he's cooking up a line or something. And then he'll say something, and it's hilarious.
But I wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you guys think about all these moments, and what are your expectations for the new Guardians of the Galaxy? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
Bye.
kicker.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
And Zoe Saldana, you were also nominated that year.
I was.
Yeah.
I was.
And I won?
Yeah.
Woo! Feels
Okay.
good.
I'm not bitter.
Yeah.